What's up, JVs? This is Guillermo Mate here. Thank you so much for taking out the time to watch this video. This is a quick demonstration on the Wave audit system scheduled to be released September 15th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's dive right into it. So the Wave audit system, it's a small software but very powerful. Let me explain why. Reason being is because citations are very important. Just for local businesses. That's how they're found. When local customers, when they do a search, searching out there through Google and all these other branches, they go through these citation sites, citations like Google, Yahoo, Bing, whichever one they're used to using. And you know what? If the business is not, if the business that they're going after isn't on that site, then chances are is that they're going to lose out on business. All right, so it's important to have those citations, and it's just important to be listed on these sites. All right, because if they're not, again, it's a free source of traffic, and if it's monetized correctly, then they can get a lot of business. I know because Derby and I have tested this, and we've been doing amazing with this. So, and we want the same for your buyers as well. Let's dive right into the software. So, on the left hand side, we have our sources area right down here. We have our business name. We have a bunch of sources that we go out to. We're connected to several APIs. I think we're connected to over 5 APIs, and we're pulling like all of this data from a bunch of different sources like Yahoo, Facebook, Bing, Yelp. It's going through all those business listings to see what's going on with that business. It goes out and it looks for the business name. It lets you know if the business is registered, and if they're not, what really is going on there. The software will let you know. The address, it'll let you know if the business is, in some cases, they may have a business name, but the address may be incorrect. The software will let you know if the address is not available. Phone numbers. Let me expand this some a bit. Let's stretch this out so I can get a bit more organized. Alrighty, there we go. So phone numbers, it'll let you know the phone number is available or not. Current status, it'll let you know if the current listing status. If it's not standing out, you should go back. And, this is a clear sign right there. Look, if you got a system right in front of you that's telling you, the listing isn't standing out. For example, let's see one here. Bing, we got web development and design group. My address is on there, phone number is on there, but my listing isn't standing out. So I need to go back, follow the training that Derby provides, and I provide, and we show you how to monetize and just pump those listings up so that any traffic that comes that way, you're easily found locally, and is just bringing you in more business, bringing in your buyers more business. The status, the official status, it lets you know, unverified business. So that means I need to go to Bing and verify it. In some cases they may have an upgrade. We may have to verify that business. So all in all, this is a very powerful software, very informative, and it's going to help your buyers in so many different ways. Even for their own business, or if they're doing this to as a service. To audit local businesses for free, or to do it as a service. Those are some ways that you guys can angle this. Sell it as a service, offer it for free. Just find different ways to work this out, because this area here, this is very powerful, and it's giving off a lot of information. Listing scan results. This is very cool here. This is another integration, separate API. It gives us a full listing scan results out of hundreds of sites. It lets us know, look, it gives us a full score, by percentage, and basically here it's telling us that 84%, there's 84% errors on my listings. All right, so I need to go back and get my VA on it, and I need to get them on it as soon as possible. All right, so but the Derby and I show them how to use the VAs, how to to lower that percentage, to lower that score. The more that they optimize their listings, the lower that score gets, and it just keeps the business more informed on what's going on, even if they're doing this for other businesses as well. Total number of errors is 231 errors found. All right, so there's a lot of errors going on. Again, it's just keeping the user more informed on the business they're prospecting. So this is very, very powerful stuff. When the user first opens up the software, they'll open up this business identification system where they could enter the business name. They have to be very specific because this is local based. So they would put in the business name, the address. They have to be very specific with this information. So if they're targeting a pizzeria, they can't just put pizza up here. They would put Gino's Pizzeria. They would put Tony's Pizzeria. Their exact phone number, the exact address, zip code, and they'll get the full listing scan results. They click OK, and they'll get all this data as displayed here. Alrighty, we have the report modifier. This is very, very cool. I'm actually going to do a quick example here so you guys can see how it works. We're going to show them how to edit this and everything like that, so they're covered 100%. This is a full audit report. All right, so now this is where the money comes in, because they can take this report and they can do a variety of things. They can post this on their site as a service, guys. Like, they can really say, hey, we'll do a free business audit for $97, $47. It doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. They can sell this, because think about it. I mean, people do this manually. People really go out there and they're doing this manually, going, looking around for the listing scans and all that stuff, looking for citations, seeing what sites they're listed on, etc., etc. That takes time. Now they have a software that automates that, generates a report, and they could send it off to the business. Obviously, they would need to position this as, something very effective so that they can sell it and pitch it to the business. So if the business lands on the page, they have a video set up and everything so that they can sell it. So this is definitely something that they can scale. So it's a full listing scan result that they can send to the business. And what's cool about this report is that it attaches right automatically to the system. So you see here it says document attached. I just need to put in the business name, title, put a nice little friendly title up here. The document is attached and it's ready to rock and roll. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, Guillermo, all right, now we have all these listings here. What do we do with the ones we're not listed on? Very easy. Let's get right on it. So we click on Process Client Audit. All right. So we have a bunch of sites here that you're not listed on. To make a long story short, you just simply click on the listing, create business listing. The iframe will pop up here, and you just pre-fill the data. All right, so you just put in the business information here, you pre-fill that data, and you get that business registered on autopilot. All right, so the business or the user just doesn't have to go through any hassle at all. All right, so it's hassle-free, and it's very informative as well. Look, it'll tell you, if you're lost anywhere, enter your email and address to create your business listing. You can skip offers in the following pages. So it keeps you informed throughout what you need to do to just, to speed up the process. And, we show them how to use the VAs and things like that to systemize every portion of the software. So that's it for the auto listing feature. It's very, very useful because, again, if they're not listed on these sites, they lose out on business. If they are, they gain more business. Moving forward, we have an auto-confirm email system. All right. Now, this is I think it's one of the most powerful parts of this entire software because you can auto-confirm emails right from the software. It's currently in development process, but to give you an overview, the user clicks on email, and essentially what it does is they log in, they select an email, and the software auto clicks. It should auto click that listing that they selected, and obviously upon confirmation that listing goes live. So it's very, very powerful, very, very powerful. We have an options panel where the user can connect to SMTP to mail out any emails that they have, essentially. So that's pretty much it, guys. This is the software for the Wave Audit System. The Wave Audit System is a training it's full of several training modules, so there's a lot of training videos, and Derby just shows how he gets it done. But the software also plays a big part in that because it systemizes every portion of the training and everything. So this is very, very scalable, very, very useful, and I'm sure your buyers are going to enjoy it. So make sure to lock us in September 15th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm Guillermo Pomata. I look forward to seeing you